Let us travel back in time to the bustling streets of 19th century New York City, a metropolis on the rise, a haven for immigrants, and a playground for power players. Amidst this vibrant backdrop emerges a figure who would become synonymous with political corruption, William Magear Tweed, or as history remembers him, Boss Tweed. Born in 1823, Tweed started humbly as a chairmaker, but his ambitions were grander than carpentry. Entering the political arena, he quickly climbed the ranks of the Democratic Party's Tammany Hall, a political organization that would become his ticket to unmatched influence. But how did Boss Tweed achieve such power? By wielding Tammany Hall as a tool for corruption. With his loyal group, the Tweed Ring, which included notable figures like Peter B. Sweeney and Richard B. Connolly, Tweed manipulated elections, embezzled funds, and ensured lucrative contracts landed in the hands of his friends. It's estimated that through these illicit means, the Tweed Ring stole a staggering $30 million to $200 million from the city's coffers. Now imagine New York City's hall, grand and imposing. But within its walls during Tweed's era, decisions weren't always made for the city's best interests. Instead, they often served the pockets of Boss Tweed and his associates. The city's finances were like an open treasury for Tweed, and as the money flowed, so did the grandeur of his lifestyle. Yet even the most powerful figures cast shadows, and in Tweed's case, his misdeeds began to attract attention. A turning point came with the satirical cartoons of Thomas Nast, published in Harper's Weekly. Through biting illustrations, Nast depicted Tweed as a corrupt heavyweight, rousing public sentiment against him. As journalists and investigators, inspired by these illustrations, dug deeper into Tweed's operations, the noose began to tighten. The evidence was mounting, the public outcry was deafening, and Boss Tweed's empire began to crumble. Finally, in 1873, justice caught up with Tweed. He was arrested, tried, and convicted, facing charges that would see him incarcerated. Though he momentarily escaped prison and fled to Spain, he was recaptured and returned to the US, where he spent his final days behind bars, passing away in 1878. And so concludes the tale of Boss Tweed, a man whose insatiable appetite for power and wealth left an indelible mark on New York City's history, serving as a cautionary tale about unchecked ambition and the cost of corruption.